two, one. All right, guys, welcome to another interview here. I've got MS Glow with me. Glow is doing his best not to strangle me because we did this interview once before, and for some reason the audio just decided to poop out. So, we're gonna do this entire thing one more time. After that, you guys are probably gonna hear about me dying from him just throwing my body into a river. Um, but hopefully I'm alive so that next week I get to see you play at the SEO Contenders Cup in Singapore along with seven other really cool folks. I'm going to do my best to sound as impressed and surprised at all the answers you gave like you did the first time. but
Don't worry. Don't worry, East. You won't die.
I don't know if I
I
can
will
trust that.
strangle you. I will strangle you enough before you die.
It's just I want to
So
get you
you're
this
staying alive.
close.
Yes. You're gonna be 1 HP. And then
That's
you're
fair.
gonna heal back up. Yeah.
That's fine as long as I can heal back up. That's what matters. Yeah, no Phoenix Downs. So then, before we get ahead of ourselves, tell me a little bit about yourself as well as the folks at home.
Well, I am Glow from Team Manager. I play Shadowverse in SEO region. I'm qualified for the Contenders Cup, which
Hell
is
yeah, you
happening
are.
uh which is happening in like 20 October.
Mm, very
Right.
soon.
Yeah, very soon. Well, I'm pretty much the youngest people. I don't know what the youngest player in the scene
It's
because
yeah.
well, I started out I was like 16 years old, but well, here I am now.
What 1 year later is that right?
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's hope none of your teachers are watching this, and nobody at your school is watching this. But you would leave class to go play Shadowverse in the bathroom.
Yes.
I respect that so much. I wish I had that kind of gusto as a kid, like you do.
I mean, like the classes were just doing nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm just gonna sleep in the class. Then why not just go to the toilet and train some
Don't tell them
some
that on
shadowers?
screen, man. You're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the class was really tough. I felt mentally tired, so I just took a small break, went to play a couple, like 12 games of Shadowverse in the bathroom for 3 periods, and that was it. No problem. But again, now you're great. Keep the grades up. I know we talked about that before. Your grades are
Yeah,
still all right. But make sure those don't slip now
yeah.
that you're
I'm
in
still
university.
alright. I already graduated out of high school, and now I started college, so I'm fine.
The real test, college.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man.
so then again, I kind of want to fast forward. So let's imagine you beat the crap out of everybody in Contenders Cup, and you make your way to the World Grand Prix, and then you slap up Japan, America, Europe, anybody else who's there, and you win the World Grand Prix. And now you have this comically large, oversized check in your hand for $1 million. What do you do? What do you spend the money on?
I still have no plan.
Come on! This is the second time. You had plenty of time, plenty of opportunity to just look on Amazon.com. Okay, what do I want?
Yeah, well, maybe I just don't really have any plans at all. Maybe I'll just buy some headphones
Just
for
buy
now.
buy some headphones, reinvest the
because
rest right back
like
into Shadowverse.
because like if it's about building a PC, I already got it. So I don't know what
Oh,
else do I want. Yeah.
well, that's a good question. Well, yeah, you've got the machine. You can pretty much run
Yeah.
anything. Actually, you mind if I ask? I mean, you have like this really nice computer built up. Do you only run Shadowverse on it?
Oh, kind of.
I respect
No,
it.
I have some other games that I play like offline.
Oh, okay. I just imagine like you have this mammoth
No,
super strong computer. You're
no,
like, all right,
I don't do that. I still play some other games that I want.
Shadowverse at 4,000 frames per second. The game's in 4K, realizing all of its
Oh
glory.
man.
So then, again, please figure out something to do with the money. I don't know. I feel like your parents, they're the ones who are like, okay, this you're kind of good at this. Seems like you're getting paid for it. Like, okay, now remember, we're your parents. How much of a cut do the parents get?
Uh,
Ooh, parents out there who
uh,
like let their kids play Shadowverse, remember this answer. Remember this answer.
I I don't think I agreed on that.
That's fair. You didn't get to choose your parents when you were
Yeah,
born, so I won't hold you to it.
yeah.
So then, shifting away from the game for a second, excuse me, from the money for a second, how do you feel about the current state of the meta? Like, we just had Verdant Conflict release not too long ago. I think we've gotten pretty close to solving a lot of the decks here and kind of figuring out what the best stuff is. How do you feel about it?
Well, since I'm basically a player who likes powerhouse cards,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind this meta. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I'm a roach main. What do you want?
Can you
You got problems with that? If
would
fight me.
would you really put that on a business card? MS Glow Roach Main.
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm just roach main this meta. I don't know next meta.
I main the good stuff. I can appreciate though. I just play the strong
Yeah,
stuff because I like the win.
yeah. I mean, you want to win? You play the strongest option you have. Well, why would you play some meme decks,
Because you like
right?
Jerry.
What?
You want
No.
you want to ruin someone's day?
I play Jerry. No, I play Jerry only against Mint Candy. That's all.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
oh. Sorry, man.
Even though I have never done that. I've never done that though.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, so then meta's all right. How do you feel about Haven in decks like Shadow? Maybe the state of affairs for things like Dragon.
Oh, interesting. So I just watched the Pam VOD. Majority of them are like playing Roach Shadow Haven, but like
Mm-hmm.
I think the Shadow is really fine, especially series, but depends on the player, I think.
Ooh. Yeah, there's always been some contention between Ceres
Hmm.
and Cerberus, and I
And then
see. Mm-hmm.
there's also Dragon, which I saw. I think it was Outer Aim who's playing Dragon, and
Hmm.
sadly it's too slow. It
Uh,
doesn't have any card draw. I feel
yeah,
bad.
yeah. A lot of their draw. Well, I guess other than the Natarian Great Trees, the card draw is pretty limited. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with the deck.
Yeah, you can
Up.
sometimes just stall out, or just like you're just not able to keep up with like decks like Roach or Haven, which can just go a mile a minute, right?
Yeah, that's the problem about it because like, well, you can super ramp like maybe reach 10 play points on 5, but you don't have the resource to go on.
Sounds about right. That sounds like like the
Yeah,
problem Dragons had for a while now, right?
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so then again, shifting back into the game, um, who would you say that either in SEAO or heck anywhere else in the world? Who would you say your rivals are right now? People in the tournament that you want to run into, maybe some people that you don't want to run into. What are your thoughts on those?
Well, I want to fight against Bima for sure
Ooh,
as
why
a
is that?
revenge for last year. Yeah, because like I think last year, it was the match that decides whether I raise his points or not. So if
Hmm.
I win, I can still raise him, and I would be still qualified for the contenders.
Oh, okay.
But sadly, I think it was a match like I was playing Reanimate Shadow in Unlimited back then.
Hmm.
I played my early game fine, but it was until the mid game and then I brick and then I lost.
Oh, that's the worst, man. When you have like a
That's
really
the
good start.
worst feeling. Yeah, I had a really good start, but I never drew my core card, which is Serit Wen. Back then it was, oh, it's nerfed now because like back then it would just reanimate a Zeus, but now it would just reanimate a Mordecai. And I sadly didn't draw any of my Serit Wen to win the game. If not, I
Oh,
would have gotten a 5-4 and a 5-10 ward in play,
that
and I would won.
sucks. Yeah, I know how that feels. Just this week, I played a couple games where you start off, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a great game. Like you get the perfect opening hand. First, like 3 turns are great, and then like after that, it's just nothing.
Yes.
The well just dries up super fast. Mm,
Yeah.
mm. So then, Bima's your guy to look out for. That's who you want to fight. You say he's your rival.
Kind of. I mean, it's a revenge match.
That's cool. Cause I guess in the
Well,
same vein,
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe. Well, if it's someone that I don't want to run into, it's probably Kyo. But sadly, my bracket is already decided, and Kyo is on the side, same side.
Ooh.
Oh man.
So the
Oh well.
well, better luck next year.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure you'll do fine. Um, but Bima was also. I actually spoke with Bima not so long ago. You guys might be at the opposite ends of
Yes. Yeah.
not only the bracket but also the age range for the SCAO SCAO Contenders Cup. I think he is the oldest
He's the
contender,
oldest.
and you're
Yeah,
the
he's the
youngest.
oldest.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. The old man versus the young boy. Just take his cane and just like kick him off a bridge or something.
No.
But I guess moving along. Uh, we talked a little bit about this before, but imagine I give you a wand and I say, okay, you can have any crossover you want. Anime, TV shows, video games, real life, anything. What's your crossover? You get an entire expansion built to your crossover. What is it?
Jojo. I've decided.
Great answer. My man. My man. Great answer. Nothing else needs
I'm
to be
just
said.
waiting. Yeah, nothing else to be said because like if it's JoJo, there's so many cards I can think of that will just have to have a legendary like for example Jotaro summon a token Star Platinum.
Stands would be
That would be
so
cool.
good.
That would be cool, but I don't know what effects that Star Platinum might have. Maybe just attack multiple times.
No, yeah, it's hard to make up something for each of them. But imagine like
Yeah.
they have like the basically the characters, and
Hmm.
their ability is to summon like a token that is their stand. The characters themselves can't attack leader, but the tokens can.
Yes.
You have
Oh my god.
right.
Oh my god, that would be cool.
It would be so easy, with the exception of like the earlier JoJo's who have like Hamon and all that stuff. That'd be cool. But yes, again, Side Games, if you're listening, please make that happen. Please.
If that can happen, that would be cool.
I go bonkers. I go nuts.
No, Twitter is gonna be filled with Joe jokes, but it's related to Shadowverse.
I'm fine with that. I'm 100% okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So then again, I know we've done this 2 times already. So we've had this. This is our second interview basically. So for the folks at home, I'll let you get out of here as soon as possible. But for the folks at home who are watching the Contenders Cup or who are like, man, who's this MS Glow guy? You know, what is Team Mana Surge all about? What has Glow been doing? Why should they root for you?
Well, I did say this before, but I just want to win.
Good enough in my
That's
book.
about it. No, in my book, I don't know what you want to root me for. Just root me if you want to root me. It's okay, but I just want to win.
So let me ask a small follow up question to that statement. So people should vote for you because you want to win, right?
Yes,
Simple.
simple.
Do you consider yourself the best player going into Contenders Cup?
No,
Go on.
you know why?
Why is
Because
that?
the best players are the one being hunted.
What
So
do
I
you
can stick
mean?
into the shadow. I can stick into the shadow
I'm ducking
and
and
then be the
weaving.
yes.
So
Because like being the best in the world means you're gonna get hunted by people, but being like the second or fourth, maybe like top 4 of the world, not top 1, you're still being looked up upon by people. Not really by like yeah. You're just hunted basically if you're the best, and I don't like being that way.
people say, hey, what do you think about this matchup? It's just like taking notes. Like, why are you writing stuff down? Which I thought we were just having a conversation. No, I get it. Like
Yeah.
when you're first place, all eyes are on you, huh?
Yeah, that's a thing. So
Well,
like, yeah, I don't wanna have too much attention on me to be honest.
well,
But it's okay. But I have a slowpoke hat. Maybe that's a valid point.
that's God. Come on, gotta give yourself more credit, man. Well, let me put it this way. Hopefully, all eyes will be on you this coming weekend at the SEAO Contenders Cup for 2019. Now, I do need you to take first place there. Just make no mistake.
True.
But again, folks, if you're watching at home, give Mana Surge's Glow a shout out. Cheer for him at the SEAO Contenders Cup coming up in Singapore in 6 days. I don't have a watch on. I'm just looking at my wrist for some reason.
Yeah,
But
it's about 6 or 7 days.
So he's going to be there fighting it out with 7 other really cool folks from the SEO region. SEO region, who've been fighting it out in the SVO content. Oh, excuse me, the SVO monthly cups.
Yeah, monthly cups. Yeah.
And so look forward to him. Any last words, Glow?
Well, I want to shout out to Team Mana Search for helping me scrim. Like give out some ideas for text and stuff, which I think you probably saw just like last month.
I pay attention. Don't worry.
Alright. And then also I wanna give a shout out to my friends who've been supporting me throughout the whole series of the career, like for a year. Like it was a struggle, but like I got it here in the end.
Yeah, you did.
And then well, I guess kind of my family just supporting me throughout this whole career as well. I don't really know how to shout out.
That's fine. I mean, you just give thanks to everyone
Yeah.
who's giving thanks to you, or put you on their back.
Basically.
All right. Well, again, folks, look for Glow next week with myself there at the Contenders Cup, and we'll see you there.
If you see me, I'm probably wearing this.
That's his signature cap. He's got it.
Yeah.
I saw him with it without the cap on. I saw him without the cap on before. I was like, who is that? I didn't even recognize him. Yeah. All right, but take care, guys.